One, two, three. Hi, good day, guys. It's the new episode of Tinder Podcast. Welcome to episode 13. Nice to have you here. Hope you enjoyed our last episode. And how are you
Yo,
doing?
I'm good, I'm fine. I bring so much tea that we are gonna talk about in this podcast, guys.
What do
So
you mean?
yeah.
You mean matcha tea or what?
No, like tea, like the gossip, you know what I mean? What's
Oh,
happening
okay,
right
okay.
now, what's hot right now, like what's happening in our pop culture, what's happening in like Indonesia that last week it hit so oh my god, I'm just like maybe you want to talk about, I don't know, anything first before I start my tea.
Um, please start. I'm curious. You told me already 2 days ago that you got something, so I'm curious.
Today I just got some new tea that shaking music world right now.
Okay.
I want to ask you first, like, do you know the new song from Olivia Rodrigo, the driver's license?
I know that this song has been like around. It's in the US top 50 charts in Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear it. Honestly, I
Really?
didn't hear it.
Okay,
Nope.
that is, but basically the song is like for Olivia Rodrigo X. His name is Joshua Bassett, I believe. But now Joshua
Okay.
Bassett is like have relationship with Sabrina Carpenter. You know her?
No.
Oh my god, she also singer too. So basically, like, oh
Okay.
my god. So basically, in the Olivia Rodrigo songs, "Driver's License," she talked about Joshua Bassett that like he was the one for her, and like back then he talked about like if he cannot wait to Olivia that to get driver's license so she can drive around with him, something like that. I mean, like, just check out the lyrics, dude. And the song is kind of sad. And in that song, Olivia said that in one of the lyrics said that, and you probably with that blonde girl. And Olivia like address it, that blonde girl is Sabrina Carpenter, right? So that's why that song
Okay.
is kind of big, because it's kind of like about her past. And the song is good though, like really good, and it's so, kind of is so sad. And then like just today, Sabrina Carpenter released songs that kind of distract for Olivia Rodrigo. And and while Olivia in her song, like, she didn't, what you call it, she didn't like blame Sabrina, that like take her boyfriend away or something like that. She just like, kind of like not regret, like about remembering his past with Joshua Bassett that now unfortunately with Sabrina. So he just like she just like tell in the lyrics she addressed Sabrina with like blonde girl and so much older than me, and she's everything I'm insecure about. You basically like, for me, Olivia just addressed Sabrina, but not in the bad way, you know what I mean? But Sabrina reply and release new song just today that it's kind of distract Olivia, and so many people like on TikTok and something like that, just like, um before that they really like Sabrina because like her song is so good too, but now it's kind of like, not respect Sabrina anymore because of the lyric in the song is maybe blonde was the only rhyme, and then you can try to get under my skin, while he's on mine. I don't know what I mean. Like, she was in the lyric. She said like he's on mine, he's on mine, he's mine, something like that. And the thing is like maybe you didn't mean it. Maybe blonde was the only rhyme. Yo, dude, in the lyric, it's just like there's no rhyme. I mean, like, are you the in the driver's license is are you probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt? She's so much older than me. She's everything I'm secure about. I mean, like, there's no rhyme in that. I mean, Olivia is just not. I don't know. I mean, Sabrina, you cannot. Yo, I mean, Olivia make this song for her ex, not for you, not for to diss you. But why you reply with kind of like distract to Olivia? I mean, like, oh my God, so much people now they lost their respect for Sabrina because of this song. I mean, like, yo, Sabrina, what a tea.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, my jaw dropped. Like the whole time you've been telling the story, I've been just like with like open mouth. I was like, what?
See,
Oh, wow. This is big, and it's like this guy. He's just in the background, like, oh my god. He's like, I don't know. It feels he's as if some kind of genius or something. Oh my god.
you sh- maybe you later that this night you should hear driver's license and skin.
Oh, oh wow. Oh wow. This feels like, sometimes you have these movies about, I don't know, like, two guys for fighting for a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and they have like, some kind of rivalry.
Yeah.
But in this case, it's
The reverse,
two
gitu.
ladies fighting for a guy.
I
Oh fuck.
know. I know.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just like,
Welcome to 2021. I want to have like some fan theory, just to add some spice. Okay,
okay,
they're
okay.
now fighting, and then imagine like they meet each other, and then they, I don't know, start talking some I don't know, bad stuff to each other and insulting each other and etc etc. And then they're alone, and the spark comes out, and they just dump the guy, and both ladies become a couple. That
No.
would be big, really big.
I'm like, yeah, if that happened though, but I don't know, dude. Oh my God. I'm just like, yo, no. Oh my God. What happened?
That's some fan fiction.
Yeah, that is like Tumblr. I'm like wet pet story. Oh my God. I don't. Maybe Olivia will reply with another song for Sabrina to clarify the things up. But I don't know. Just let's see what happen in the future.
Okay, that's. I think often that pop music, when like, people dissing each other, like you see this in the hip hop and rap, but not in pop, not that often. I mean, it happens. Uh, I'm just wondering if it's something also going behind the scenes, in a way, like, okay, did they actually had the chance to, I don't know, send some message to each other, or meet, or something.
Hmm.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't think
maybe
so.
like, what I'm trying to say is, maybe the Sabrina, it was, I think, the new girl,
Mm-hmm.
uh, that maybe she didn't just made her song based on the driver's license song, but based on something else, something more also.
Maybe though. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Sabrina get offended by that song. That's why
Yeah.
she create a new the kind of diss track, and she respond with that. She responded that way in her new song though. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't think that Olivia driver's license is offended Sabrina, but people some people like get offended easily, and some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
So I just will see. Maybe in the next week or in a couple next week, Joshua will will release new song too to clarify things up. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds like a little bit like a soap opera. But that's not the only thing that you have, right?
No, of course not.
Uh, oh, you come so prepared today.
Yo.
It's so
Yeah.
nice.
So next thing is not the tea. It's just like I want to tell you that Billie Eilish and Rosalia
Yeah.
collaboration into a new song for Euphoria series on HBO. You know, have you heard about Euphoria?
I heard about Euphoria from you. Like I remember when we started talking. I think back in I don't know April, and you told me about it. But
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it. Like the series itself. One of the main characters was Selena Gomez or Zendaya
Zendaya.
or not.
It's in there.
Okay, Zendaya. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So it's so in the next series of Euphoria, so Billie Eilish and Rosalia is collabs. Their new song is called Lovas a Olvidar. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, but it's of course it's Spanish song because it's with Rosalia, and
Mm-hmm.
that I love Billie Eilish, and I like Rosalia so
Yeah.
much too because I don't know, her voice is kind of sexy and light and chill and reggaeton, and in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
yeah,
It's the Latino vibe.
Latino vibe, but in this song it's kind of like chill, like so Billy, the vibe of the
Mm-hmm.
song is so Billy, but it's mostly in Spanish, so Billie Eilish sing in Spanish, and of course Rosalia in Spanish too, and it's not like song though, it's just kind of, for me it's kind of like poet, because like there is,
Poetry.
yeah, poetry, because like
Okay.
I don't, there is not so much melody or things. It just like the it just like Billy and Rosalia harmonizing, and it's kind of beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should try
So
to
so
listen
so the
soon.
song itself, it's already out.
Yeah, it's out like 14 hours ago.
Okay, okay.
You can check it
I'm
on
gonna check
YouTube.
it out.
Yeah. I'm kind
Mm-hmm.
of excited though. I'm kind of excited because when Billy post it in Instagram, I'm like, yo, what the hell, Billy and Rosalia, what will happen? Because like as long as I know, Rosalia beat is like reggaeton, very reggaeton Latin music, Latin remix, something like that, and Billy it's kind of chill, and something like that, and it's Billy is gonna create a new song, a bit or something like that. And when I listen to it, oh, this is Billy vibe, but in Spanish. And when they are harmonizing, it's just like, oh my god, it's so good.
I can imagine that the whole thing it's good. Just hearing about it that they two of them work together. I could imagine how this went. Um, yeah. Talking about music. It was yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure. Because I follow Drake on Instagram, so he announced on his story like 2 weeks ago. He actually first announced that his new album is expected to come out this month, January. But yesterday he announced that because he's been into some surgery, and then he's going through rehabilitation. He announced that the album won't come out this month, and what he said also was that he will try to make it come out in all platforms as soon as he can, as soon as he is able to work properly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um,
But
the
he's still gonna release the album though, right?
Oh yeah, of course, he's definitely gonna release it. It's just with some small delay. But there was a new song. I mean, it's not that recent, but featuring Lil Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good. It's good hearing the like. I've heard few songs collaboration between Lil Wayne and Drake, so this one was also a good one.
Oh, okay. But have you already listened Giveon though? Because last week we talked about him.
Yes, yes, yes. I heard Given.
And
Yeah, his work is quite interesting. His music is really calming, actually, like peaceful, you know.
mm-hmm, indeed, I agree with you. And
Also, I'd like to say that in according to your recommendations, last night I started watching Lupin. It's
oh
I don't
yeah.
my French housemate told me how it sounds in French, but I cannot pronounce it. Uh, it's really interesting, and I'm watching it in French and with English subtitles, of course. Uh, I I like the story behind it. Um, Sharing the opinion of my housemate, he said I expected a bit more, in a way that I expected to see more how they roll out, how all the magic and the illusion happens,
Okay.
because in the series it's more depicted towards the story of the character, not more about how he makes some of the illusions and etc. Like for example, yes, it was nice how they showed and interpret how he got himself out of the prison. That was a
Yeah,
nice one.
yeah, indeed. I mean, like he always like one step ahead, right? And I don't know where he's got the money from, because like he kind of like he looked like poor
Okay, wait,
man, but
listen. I'm currently at episode 3, so please don't spoil everything. I
oh,
haven't
okay,
finished it
okay,
yet.
okay. But and talking about
Yeah.
series though, maybe a couple hours ago you sent me that you watching a new episode of Wanda Vision. How was it?
Yeah, I saw the new episode of Wanda Vision. Well, the episode ended in a big cliffhanger, uh, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
They just like try to keep the audience at the edge of their seats. Um, One thing that I personally don't like about it, it's just, I don't know, too short for me. I wish it was longer. It's like 25 minutes.
Oh,
I wish it
okay.
was like at least 35 in this
Episode.
yeah, time frame.
But is it is still black and white or is it colored?
No, no, since episode 2, the show is in color, even,
Okay.
because it's like currently it feels as if it's a show within the show itself, because the
Okay.
story depicts uh, a 60s family sitcom,
Yeah.
and then at the end of each episode you see like somebody is watching the screen of an old TV, and then it just zooms out of the 60s series, and it comes like you see kind of a big like a laboratory with a lot of monitors. and then you question what is going on. In some way, that Wanda is trying to hide something from herself, because it's just whenever something is kind of edgy, I think, for her character, for her perception, she just kind of rolls back a few scenes and then starts over. So it's like not nothing harsh, like as if there was a scene where Vision tries to starts to question what's going on in the environment, and he's getting suspicious, and then just Wanda goes back like few seconds before he started being suspicious, and she starts the time frame again, and then he started talking about something else. Whenever she gets uncomfortable, I feel that she's just bringing time back and restarting until she feels comfortable with what's going on.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So it's
They
gonna.
also picked the topic of her brother, of Pietro, and like they said, oh yeah, Pietro was killed by Ultron, right? And then Wanda gets suspicious because one of her neighbors asks her this question. Then she gets suspicious, and I have no idea what happens. And then the neighbor of Wanda just disappears and goes into another, I don't know, planet, another time. I'm not sure. It's still something to see in the upcoming episode.
So the thing that I want to tell you about is like last week. Is last week definitely in 16 January. So last Saturday, there's a
Yeah,
girl. There's a girl that she is a digital nomad or nomad. How do you, how you pronounce it? Living in Bali. She's from America and she's been living in Bali for a year with her girlfriend. So basically, she living in Ubud. I think she live in Ubud, and her name is Kristen Gray. She's tweeting that moving out of America in my 20s has been a game changer. I've been living in Bali, Indonesia for over a year with my girlfriend. A thread. So she tweeted like this in her Twitter, right? And
yeah,
then because it's a thread, so for the shorter version is she moved to Bali and she was broke and struggling to find work in the entire year of 2019, and then she decided to move to Bali in I don't like in early 2020, and because
yeah,
she tell people on Twitter that the comparison of her apartment in LA and her home in Bali. So, like of course, for people who didn't know, Indonesia, especially Bali, well, Bali is kinda for Indonesian people, Bali is kinda not that cheap, but for foreign people, of course, Bali is so cheap. So she post a picture of her apartment in LA and her stay in Indonesia, which is like uh for like 400 dollar you can get a luxury life in Bali, of course. And then uh she basically she telling people around the world that moving in Bali is her best decision because because she found herself and she kind of feel welcome in here, and because everything is so cheap, but she can live very luxurious in here, and she talked to about the benefit moving to Bali and something like that, and the thing that make Indonesian people mad is when she tweet like that, she also include direct links to her visa again, and how to go about getting into Indonesia during COVID. So basically, she encouraging people to move to Indonesia and exploit Bali during COVID. And she also sell her ebook for $30. Uh, there she in that ebook she talk about everything to move in Bali, like basically like move to Bali kind of illegally because of she share his visa agent, backdoor and something like that. And she said that we are just two black girls trying to give knowledge and build a community of human who know there's divinity and want to thrive versus survive. And I'm kind of like, yo, and Indonesian, of course, Indonesian get mad because like, yo, in here you can live luxury for a cheap, based on you, but based on Indonesian people, it's not cheap. And
Yeah.
because of that tweet, of course, he encouraging people to move to Bali, right? And Bali, it's kind of like, and people and local will kind of like not able to compare up with their living
Yeah, the
style.
living standard will change.
Yeah, and Bali, when Corona hit, the first thing that um, kind of dead in Indonesia is Bali. Bali is no Bali is the biggest visa,
It's like the biggest
the biggest income,
tourist.
the biggest tourist attraction
Yeah.
attraction in Indonesia, and the biggest
Yeah.
income to Indonesia. So basically, like
Yeah.
she said that she didn't pay taxes to Indonesian government because she earned um, money in USD, not Indonesian rupiah. And
Yeah.
that also like make people mad because like, yo, you living in Bali for free and you living so luxurious in here, not think about local, and then and you exploit it and you encouraging people move in Bali during pandemic, while local is so struggling right now because everything is closed, and you know what I mean, right? And
Yeah.
when Indonesian people like reply the tweet and go viral, something like that, she pull out the race card. You know what I mean? She pull out the like, oh my god, why you are so racist? Because is it because of we are black? You know what I mean? And the people like, what the hell? We never talk to you about race thing. We just disappointed that you exploit our country. Why it suddenly you pull out your race card and say that you are black people and something like that? And Christian, the thing that make Indonesian more peace is Christians said that, well, guys, you are not black, so for me, you are white. So she think that Indonesian is a white
What?
people. What the
What?
fucking hell? You know, I this just I'm just like, what the
I'm I'm I- I'm speechless.
it's just not you. Me too. Me too. Speechless. Like, yo, what the fuck? You just move and encouraging people to move to Bali, but you didn't know what our race. You think we are white? You what the fuck? There is maybe in her eyes it's just like white people and black people. Well, while in real world is also like Middle Eastern, Asian, Southeast Asian, which is like Indonesia, Malaysian thing, and Asian, and we try to tell you that that is not good to encouraging people to move to Bali and like go visa, do your directing to your visa agent, something like that. And why you pull up
Yeah, she's
you
basically like the directing people to uh do the illegal stuff while she's living her good life there, and instead of like showing some gratitude to what Indonesia has offered her, so she makes like she brings something back, like she gives something back to the country.
Mhm.
And because you get like different I don't know, to tourist like blogger, I mean travel blogs and etc., which encourage people to visit new countries and say what are the good things and how they could help the economy, so you can get the even better benefits in the future for this destination,
Mm-hmm.
while she's just doing it on the on totally different dimension,
Yeah,
like on
and
the totally opposite side.
yeah, and she sell his her ebook for $30, and like, yo, you said that you already rich. Why you still sell your ebook for $30, right? And one of her tweet said that Bali is queer friendly, and like she also upload a photo that about a black community in Bali, which is like, this is why, like, we he well she stay in Bali for a year, but she, I think she didn't like try to adapt with local. She just like try to adapt with like community, or what we call bule community, not for the local.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she for, I think, for me, in my opinion though, she didn't think about the local that struggle in Bali. And and because of that, so she wanted for immigration office, right? And finally she got deported. But I'm gonna say that uh, the basis of which she was deported, this is the official letter for immigration office in Bali. The first thing that the main reason that she was get deported is because she saying that Indonesia is queer friendly. And then the second one is the immigration is allowed to take action toward foreigner that is suspected or proven to be involved in action that endanger the safety or cause distress of the public, which is like, she is literally like cause distress and panic in public, yeah, right?
Yeah.
But because of this, like, Indonesian people angry, get more angry, because when she she tell the world to exploit Bali illegally, and she get feedback from Indonesian people, she pull out the black card, right, the race card. And when she get deported, she pull out LGBT card. I'm like, what the
Q.
hell? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm LGBT. I'm like, yo, what the hell? So basically, um, for I what I uh read read like past few days. So the Ministry of Human Rights Indonesia
Yeah.
didn't want her to get deported, but the governor, I mean the Bali governor, insists
Yeah.
to her get deported because of her tweet saying that Bali is queer friendly. Because of this statement, the governor very afraid that things that happened in 2002, which is like there is a bomb in Bali, like in Kuta,
Okay.
in the middle of like club and something. The governor basically uh, want her to get deported immediately because of that tweet. She said that Bali is queer friendly. The governor afraid that because of this tweet, it can attract like extremist group to to bomb Bali
Yeah.
again in the future, right? Because like extremists, right? And that's why
Mm-hmm.
she got deported. But from this whole situation, me personally can learn from two very different perspective. First, uh, what Christian do is literally against the norm. But in the other hand, Indonesian basically didn't have any, not any, I mean like didn't have a clear laws for digital nomad and about that back entrance visa. So that needs to be done for Indonesia government to create laws about digital nomad and back entrance visa. Yesterday I read about survey one of the Instagram meme page that big in Bali. It's called Of Heard in Canggu. What is their opinion about this Christian graduation? And basically, the most thing is that reply that story is like digital nomad, right? And I just knew that digital nomad who lives in Bali do not know how to pay taxes in Indonesia. You know what I mean? So basically, if after like uh, while they work in Bali and using like Bali and doing everything in Bali, they didn't pay any taxes as long as they earn in euros or maybe USD because there is no clear laws from Indonesian government. And I mean like, oh, that's why digital nomad like except you are legalize your what you call business in Indonesia, so you need to pay taxes. So basically, digital most of digital nomad didn't know how to pay their taxes. What they pay while they stay here like is every 6 months that to extension their visa. So from here, I can learn that we are in the same page. We are in the same status. Not they are not higher than us. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of
Because
course.
like local is always very excited about foreigner and they think like foreigner is higher class than us, which is like it's not. And then the second, we need Indonesian
Yeah,
government, please, Indonesian government, we need to get or create laws for digital nomad,
yeah. It
especially
should
for
be
tax.
clear laws. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I believe in Estonia, Dubai, and I don't know where, they already um, create law for digital nomad about the taxation and whatever it is about digital nomad. So it's kind of clear. So this is not gonna happen again in the future.
So basically, she got deported based on the statement that she's queer. She's part of the LGBTQ community,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I would like to know what are the rules, laws, perception about this community. What
Mm-hmm.
is the situation in Indonesia about this topic?
I need to
Because
clarify that first in Google.
I mean, what she did and how she did it, and like all the story, it's unfair towards the citizens of Indonesia and Bali, and how she narrated the story and what she pointed out. But if there are uncertainties in the law, also not okay, and like deported her based on not real solid reason related to law, maybe because like okay, she like a valid reason to me is okay, her visa expired, so she has to go back, or her visa was granted in an illegal way, so then she has to be deported, or she
No,
broke a law, then she has to be deported. But if there are like uncertainties, then it's like even though there is like a moral that she broke the moral construct, it's there is no solid statement on her deporting decision.
well, after she got caught and uh, Indonesian government decided to deport her, she make statement that she is not guilty about what she did, which is like that's make Indonesian people angry too because like you literally like promoting Indonesia in promoting people to move Indonesia in pandemic, you know.
Yeah, she promotes like moving to Bali. From what I understand, what you told me, that
Yeah.
she promotes it in a bad way.
Yeah, really that. But she makes statement that she is not with it. That's why it make Indonesian people very angry. And about what you asked about LGBTQ law in Indonesia, so basically LGBTQ plus in Indonesia is still taboo. So Indonesian people like very
But there is
taboo.
like
There is
yes,
no law.
it's a taboo. But if there is no law, then
Yeah. So basically, I'm just read and Google that Indonesia don't have any laws about LGBTQ. So Indonesian government didn't protect LGBTQ LGBTQ plus community in like discrimination or maybe like hateful crime, you know. So Indonesian government didn't protect LGBTQ community if they get discrimination and hateful act from other people.
okay, yeah, I get it. I feel more that how I see it, maybe she got deported more for her own safety
Yeah, yeah, you can say that. You
because
can.
yeah, it's it's absolutely not okay what she did, and that she broke all the morals of the local culture.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, as I said, if the laws are uncertain, then you cannot get judged on just statement that they don't have like solid background in the constitution of the country.
Yeah.
Also, something more about rights and laws and etc. If only because you don't know the law doesn't mean that you're exempted from it, as if like okay, just because you didn't know that it's forbidden to drink and drive, and then you get caught, doesn't mean that when you get caught and the police tell you that okay, you're going to get sentenced because you're drunk and you didn't know that you cannot drink and drive. This doesn't mean that you just skip prison and just bail out. If you don't know, like if you don't know the laws, this does not exempt you from getting punished.
Yeah. This is the tea about what happened like last week last week until this week in Indonesia. We can learn a lot about this event, you know, about Indonesian law or anything, or basically don't break any norm or don't do anything non-ethical in Indonesia. Kristen Gray, I hope you learned your lesson. And Immigration Office of Indonesia, I hope you learned your lesson too. And netizen, I hope you learned your lesson too.
What she did, it's not okay, but in my opinion there are still stuff that the government needs to clear out, and they have to do it quickly.
Ah, okay, yeah, indeed. So I think that's all for today.
Thank you for listening, guys, and share with us what are your views on these topics.
Yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you can learn about what we talk about today's episode about all the tea. And we, if you have feedback about this episode, please do tell us no and just comment or DM us. And we will see you on the next episode. Bye.